Hello Unboxers, and welcome back to Unbox Depot. Today we're going to be unboxing the Leelbox. Now I'm sure you've seen the Amazon Fire Stick and a few other different sticks that are out there. This one is running Android 7.0, and I just wanted to overall compare it. Let you guys see how it runs compared to maybe your Fire Stick or some other streaming device that you may have. And then, just unbox it to let you see what all you're going to get. The packaging is fairly nice. This actually runs about 80 bucks, so that's something that is a little bit more than the Fire Stick, so we're going to dive in and just see if it's actually worth the additional $40. Now, they do also have a actual controller that you can purchase, which allows you to pretty much control everything on it. I mean, it's got a keyboard, a little pad, like a D-pad, that sort of thing. So, I mean, it looks fairly simple. You do have all the inputs that you really need, so that's one added plus as compared to the Amazon Fire Stick. It takes USB on it. You've got a memory card reader. You can actually directly input your internet connection into it, and then you got an optical for your surround sound or other devices you may need to plug in there. Now, I do see that this could definitely benefit you, especially if you're on the go. Not to mention that since it has internet capabilities into it, you basically can make this your smart TV just from this little bitty box. Now, I will say this box does not weigh much, but this does have some pretty good specifications on it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to load it up, take a look, and see, if the look, feel, and everything, maybe the speed. Because I know when I was dealing with the Amazon Fire Stick that it did seem a little bit slow at times. And we just want to test just to see how quick this is, because it does have some pretty powerful components inside of it. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, looking further into the box, we'll see a power adapter to go ahead and power it. Looks like the generic kind of, from China power adapter. So, I mean, everything, it does seem pretty nice. Everything on this is rubber, including a little OK and the little navigation there. It doesn't come with batteries, so you will need to supply those. And then it even comes with an HDMI cable to go ahead and hook everything up. So let's go ahead and get it hooked up here, and I'll throw some batteries in it, and we'll see exactly what this thing is capable of. Okay, so my overall impressions with this are fairly good. I will say that, the menus are very quick to navigate through. It does have the 2 gigabytes of RAM as through the settings that I've gone to. The one thing I do recommend though is this Cetus Play app for the controller, unless you actually get the controller with a keyboard, as the controller that comes with it isn't that great in some applications because you have to hit the back arrow looking button, not the one at the top but the bottom, in order to change from a mouse into just navigating through the menus, because some apps don't always work the same. But this app is really easy to set up. It does have a keyboard and a voice control part of it that it doesn't actually work though. But here's YouTube. I mean, it pulls up really nice, really easy. Hello fellow unboxers. Today on Unbox Depot we're going to be unboxing this foldable aluminum stand. Now this can be used for tablets, phones, pretty much anything. Now it does work really well in Mirrorcast as well. Unbox Depot we're going to be unboxing this foldable aluminum stand. Now this can be used for tablets, phones, pretty much anything you want to put. Netflix works pretty well as well.
I think it was you who didn't look closely enough at the gold plan.
The gold plan?
Yeah.
I'm not even on that plan.
Well, I'd recommend
Michael.
it. It's very good.
As you can see from everything, you can pretty much tell that it's pretty responsive. I don't know how the capture card I have does as far as recording what it does, but everything is really snappy. My only pet peeve is the remote. The one that comes with it it's not hard to use, but in navigating some apps, you're not going to be able to fully use it. Plus, the D-pad remote with the Cetus app doesn't really work that well for, like, let's say you want to play games or something like that. You do have the Play Store available, so you can easily go through and choose different games to play, and then use the... I tried to use the controller for the Cetus app in order to play Pac-Man, and it just wouldn't register the controls. The only thing I could get to work is a touchpad. The actual keyboard, it would just freeze the Cetus app on the Android box, and then it was like voice control. Even on the remote, I see a little mic hole, but I couldn't get either one of them to work, whether it be through the app or through the remote, if it does even have it enabled. I'm not sure. It didn't really state anywhere on the box. So, but overall, I mean, it has Kodi installed from the default, so it's already jailbroken, and you know, that definitely saves some time. Plus, it's rooted. It has Super User installed, so you can install, if there's any custom operating systems out there that you like the most, you can install it and completely wipe out the entire Android box if you want your own. It's got 2 gigabytes of RAM. It's on 7.1 Android, so it's pretty good. The processing power behind it is really good for an Android box. I know the Fire Stick was really slow when I used it, but overall I really do like this one. I would just recommend getting the controller with the keypad. Otherwise, I mean, I really like it. I mean, I'm definitely going to use it for casting my phone to my TV, since I don't have a smart TV in the bedroom, so that's going to really be a convenient feature to have. Just immediately throw YouTube up there. I also did notice that the HDMI protection, it isn't actually enabled through this box, because I didn't need anything to disable it when I was capturing those little segments there for you to see. Now, I did notice the phone itself has that kind of protection in it, so when I was trying to use Miracast to stream like Netflix from my phone to this box, it wouldn't work whether or not there was a capture card connected to it, or if it just went straight to the TV itself. So that's really the only downsides. Everything else, I mean, this is a quality box. It does really well for the price point. You know, the only thing you're going to really compare to the Fire Stick is, you know, if you don't really need that jailbreaking or the possibility of root just built right in and easy to access right from the get-go, or you know, you don't really need that extra oomph inside of the box itself. So, you know, if you're looking for something that has some power, it's really easy and portable, and it's going to have all your connections to make your TV as smart as possible, this is going to be your best bet. Just upgrade with the controller. The Fire Stick's always nice too. I mean, I don't have anything against it. It's just kind of a pain to jailbreak, and you know, you can't really get every apps off of the Android store. So this is really cool that you could do that. I mean, you could play anything you really wanted to. I downloaded PUBG on it. Couldn't get the controller to work, but I'm going to fiddle around with it a little longer, and you know, I'll eventually be able to play PUBG on my TV without even having it on PC or anything else. And I'm hoping I can use my Android phone in order to be able to play it, so I can look at the TV instead of my phone, and then maybe even use the controller that you get with the Leelbox. So overall, I mean, there's a few pros and cons. I'll give it an 8 out of 10, just because the controller that came with it was a little bit buggy, but if you download the app, everything's a-okay. I'm able to navigate everything pretty well. I just wish the keyboard functionality would work, so it's just gonna get me to upgrade to the keyboard remote. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Let them know what you think. Anyway, peace out.